Hey guys, it's Steve on Dungeon here, and welcome to the Beginner's Guide. This is gonna be a pretty long video. It's definitely gonna be over an hour long. We're gonna sit through this. We're gonna play through it in one sitting. I have played it, and it's a very strong. It's an emotional story, story-based. It's a lot of different things, but it's really good. I really liked it. Like, it's pretty touching when you get to the end. But other than that, let's get going. Let's do this. Oh, my chair is so squeaky. I hate it. Don't worry, audio is on. Okay, let's do this. Thing. Okay.
Hi there.
There
Thank you very much for playing the Beginner's Guide. My name is Davey Reedon. I wrote The Stanley Parable, and while that game tells a pretty absurd story, today I'm going to tell you about a series of events that happened between 2008 and 2011. We're going to look at the games made by a friend of mine named Coda. Now, these games mean a lot to me. I met Coda in early 2009 at a time when I was really struggling with some personal stuff, and his work pointed me in a very powerful direction. I found it to be a good reference point for the kinds of creative works that I wanted to make. So just to start you off, this is, I think, the first game he ever made. It's a level for Counter-Strike. You can walk around here, by the way. And mostly,
if you guys want any videos on CSGO or CSS, just tell me.
But what I like is that even though he starts from the simple aesthetic of a
I can't open
desert town,
anything.
he then scatters these colorful abstract blobs and impossible floating crates around the
Love
level.
the boxes just
And
floating.
Of course, it destroys the illusion that this actually is a desert town, and instead this level becomes a kind of calling card from its creator.
Green ball. Oh,
It's
cool!
like
I can
a
jump.
reminder that
I
this
didn't know
video
that.
game was constructed by a real person, and it kind of makes you wonder what was
Can I
going
run?
through his head as he
No,
was
I
building
can't.
this. This is what I like about
Cool,
all
another.
of Coda's games.
No, is that orange?
I mean,
Yeah, I think
not
so.
that they're all fascinating as
this.
games, but that they are all going to give us
Untext
access to
food.
their creator. I want us to see past the games themselves. I want to get to know who this human being really is.
What
And
the hell?
that's
There's like
exactly what
grass.
we're going to do here. So, it's
Weird.
2008, Coda starts making these games, and he never releases any of them. He doesn't put them onto the internet, he just makes them and then immediately abandons them,
This is
and they
cool,
sit
though.
on
I
his
like this.
computer forever. And I think he really understood this image of himself as a recluse. At one point, he jokingly renamed his computer's recycling bin to Important Games Folder. So, you know, this was just how he worked. He tended to crank them out one after the other without even really pausing to try to understand what he had just made, until suddenly one day, he just stopped. In 2011, that was it. He made his last game, and then he hasn't made another one since. And that's why I've taken this opportunity to gather all of his work together, is because I find his games powerful and interesting, and I'd like this collection to reach him, to maybe encourage him to start creating again.
I hope he does.
And if the people like you who play this also happen to find his work interesting, then I'm sure it'll just send that much stronger of a message of encouragement to Coda. So thanks for joining me on this. If you have a particular interpretation that I haven't mentioned here, or if you just need to get in touch, you can email me at daveyWreden@gmail.com. Okay, that's about it for introduction. Let's take a look at Coda's first proper game. As each game is loading, I'll show you the date that it was completed. This first one was made in November 2008.
Okay. I haven't played this since it come out. I don't really remember what happens. The blank room. It scared the shit out of me.
This game is called Escape from Whisper, and it's one of the more generic
Can I go this way?
you'll see from Coda.
Fuck's sakes.
You can click to fire the gun.
It's really quiet sound. That's weird.
Security hull breached. Hostile alien life form inbound.
What's in here?
It kind of looks like this game was abandoned mid-development. For instance, you have this gun, which you'd think would indicate that there are supposed to be monsters or enemies somewhere, but then clearly there are no enemies anywhere. You can't even reload the gun when you run out of bullets.
That's stupid.
But ultimately we don't really
Whatever, I
know.
don't really
Maybe
care.
Coda thought that actually it was complete the way that it is. And I think that we should talk about his games for what they are, rather than for what they're not.
Enemy force neutralized. Begin.
I love how you can see the bottom of the universe from this one.
That's freaking awesome. I love that. That's cool. Oh shit, I can press... Oh. I pressed E and then it friggin... Is there a way I can go? Oh. I already know where to go.
Apparently this space station
I remember
has a
this.
labyrinth on it.
Oh,
Sure,
no, I guess not.
there's
I
really
guess
no
I'm
reason for
stupid.
it that I've ever been
Oh,
able to
I
discern,
remember.
so in the interest of
No,
time,
no,
I'm
no,
just
no.
gonna skip
No,
it.
no. Better not. Fuck you. God damn it. I was
This
doing
is the
that.
part that's interesting.
I see how it is.
The game has this narrative about the whisper machine and how it has to be turned off, and then you get to the engine room.
Hey, you there, in the engine room. You could save us all. That beam is powering the whisper machine. We could disrupt it by introducing a great enough heat signature. If your body could stop the beam.
Bitch, I'm not killing myself for you.
All of our lives. Would you do it?
No, no I
Would
wouldn't.
you give yourself?
Nope. 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 Nope, not killing myself. The fuck is this? Bitch, you gonna make me? Fuck's sakes. Fine. Allah Akbar! That
Let me
was...
pause here for a second.
that was
What
great.
you just experienced,
Best experience
stepping
I've
into
ever
a
had.
beam and then dying, is probably what Coda had initially intended when he was developing this level. But when he first compiles and plays it, something goes wrong. There's a bug somewhere. And this is what happens instead.
Also, I gotta kill myself again. I wanna leave. Juke! Oh, we're floating. That's pretty cool, right there.
The
So
beam
how the hell
causes
did you
to
get
start
there? So you
floating.
gotta...
And this is an important
Oh.
moment for him. Because yes, this is technically a glitch, but Coda identifies
That's
something
friggin'
human about
awesome.
it.
That's cool.
Like how small it makes you feel in the face of this larger chaotic system. Or this floating could be the afterlife, a peaceful place, juxtaposed against all of the hysteria that you've just had to traverse. I don't even know. I have no idea what he was thinking, but what's clear
This
is
is
that
awesome.
after making this,
This is cool, I
something
like this.
lodges itself in his brain. He wants to do more of these really weird and experimental designs. So he stops work on this and moves on to a stream of tiny little games that go in all sorts of directions. Let's go ahead and take a look at the first game he made after leaving this one behind.
Am I still going up? Oh, we're done. Okay. I can't walk forward. The past was left behind her. Can I?
In this game, you can
Oh.
only walk backwards.
This is really ominous music. Whoa.
So it's a short and relatively
This is
minimalist
really weird
experiment
music. It's
combining
creepy.
motion and narrative.
It freaks me out.
It is less advanced than the previous game, but actually it seems to
Why
be
does the
more
future keep
focused,
changing?
more complete. Coda's trying to give it a unique voice rather than simply basing it on a pre-existing trope.
When she stops and looks. But if the future is always behind her, how will she find the strength to confront it?
It's a short little thought, it says what it wants to say, and then it ends.
Huh.
Didn't need anything more than that. Which to me is why it works, because it gets out quick. Okay, next one.
This is creepy. Oh, invisible wall. It's like a really freaking weird... You are now entering. What am I entering? What? Entering what? Is there gonna be another sign?
And that's it.
Is that it?
Okay, the meaning of this game won't be clear just yet. Please be patient with me for a few more
It makes
games,
it-
and I promise you'll see
It
what
really makes it
interesting.
feel like there's gonna be a jump scare. Like, it's gonna be like, I don't know, something's gonna pop out at you. December 2008. Shit,
Oftentimes,
nonsense is
Coda will
nearly
put
every
bizarre titles
direction.
like this one at the start of his games. I wish I'd known him at the
Shit,
time
big
he
enough
was making these
staircase?
early games. He would really only talk to me about his work as he was making it. Once he stopped work on a game, like, that was it. It was dead to him.
Huh.
And I don't agree with that at all, but what are you gonna do?
Ooh, I'm like slowing down. There's like really creepy sounds.
Once
No?
you've been slowed to an absolute crawl, the door at the top of the stairs opens. So why, if Coda's not showing these games to anyone, why bother opening
Come
the door
on,
at
we
all?
can make it.
Well, to show you, I'm modifying the game here so that when you
Press
press
enter.
it'll bring you back up to full
Bitch
screen,
ass, I'm pressing
so you can
enter.
enter the door
Oh,
for
there we go.
yourself.
Oh, this is nice. This is cool. Stand on the on act staring at a bear for 3 hours. Oh shit. Press U to surrender. A
room
button
that's
you
warm
press to stop the
and
chaos. That
nice
doesn't work.
and filled with little
A
ideas
stranger
for
appears. The game is nothing but giant blocks of text explaining
Coda
what's
would often
happening.
tell me that he didn't mind if people thought of him as
Play
cold
as a
or
pair of
distant.
floating eyes
He said that
emitting.
he knew that he was actually a
footstep
vibrant and
noises.
compassionate person. But
Yeah, I
that
don't
it
have any
takes
feet.
time to really see that. It can be a very slow climb to get there.
Read an enemy's emails to learn how to beat them. I like that. That's cool. I like that. You construct a wall. The wall is destroyed. You are given a medal. What is that? Oh. This game really does make you think, though. Just wait until we get later into the story. You really start to think. What is this? Orange and gray. It's brown. Not very many colors. Juke! Fuck. I couldn't
Well,
juke
this
it.
is new for Coda. It's an actual puzzle. Go ahead and see if you can solve it.
I do know how to solve it. I wish I could have forgotten it.
Don't forget that solution, because we're going to see this puzzle again soon. We're gonna see it a lot.
3 dots.
So that seems to be it, right? You walk down a corridor, you solve a puzzle, you get to the end. Simple enough. Alright, now I'm going to modify the game again, so that when you press enter, it'll remove all of the walls from this room.
Okay. Whoa! That's friggin' intense. It's just a bunch of long hallways.
How about that? There was more to it than we
Holy
had any
shit.
way of knowing.
That's pretty
I actually
cool.
find
That's
it funny that this
intense.
game comes after the Stairs game, since they essentially convey the opposite
Hey,
idea.
Stairs, how you doing?
So, in the Stairs game, a dull exterior concealed a rich interior. And then, in this level, a dull interior
Interior.
hides this fantastic outer world.
Ah, that's pretty
Either
cool.
way,
I like
think
this.
that the point is the same. Is that most of the time, you don't get to know what you're missing. Or even that you're missing anything. That's not your role as a player. So if your role here is not to understand, then what is it?
Huh. Oh, are we back at this level again? Oh, creepy owl noises. Oh, now we're exiting. Okay.
Aha.
We
So,
entered and now we're
this,
exiting.
Combined with the entering game from earlier, tells us that Coda believes his games are connected somehow. It
How
could
far
even
can we
be
walk
that
for
the
at this
stairs game
end?
and puzzle game are literally connected.
Can I go back?
This
Yeah, I
and the
can. I'm not
entry
going
game.
to.
There's a bigger picture that all of his games are meant to play a role in, some larger meaning that we won't be able to grasp until we've seen all of them. And once we have,
That's
we
it?
can step back
Okay.
and start to understand what exactly that bigger picture is.
Still creepy noises. The Great and Lovely Descent. Shit. Oh, oh, there's the house. I fucking thought I'd lost the house. I was scared.
Let's talk about video game development for a second.
See,
Every video
I
game
just want to
runs
pause
on-
it for a second. This kind of stuff really freaks me out because it makes you feel like you're in an endless abyss. But there's always that one place that's lovely and you're comfortable in, but the rest of it is just nothing. Like, this feels like that the white just goes on forever and you could keep going, but you'll never find anything. But if you go to the house, you'll be comfortable and happy and
what's called an engine,
Uh,
which determines what the game can and cannot do.
I'm not good at
So
explaining
in other
stuff.
words, the engine is a set of
But I
tools
think you
for
get the
game
point.
development.
I'm gonna go on handicap.
To make all of these games, Coda is using an engine called Source.
Source
Like
engine.
all engines, Source has certain things that it does
Oh,
well,
can I
and it has certain
parkour?
things that it does poorly. One of the things that it does very well
Oh, I
is
can't open it.
boxy linear corridors.
Whoa.
That's why so many of Coda's games are set in these large, flat, empty rooms, is just because he's working with what the engine does well.
Can I look down? There's something down there. It's all
The tools available
bright.
to the creator shape what kinds of creative
Parkour
work they're gonna
time?
end up making. You might consider paying attention to the architecture in Coda's games to notice how they seem to stem from an engine that's very
I wonder if I can
good
just
at
jump down.
producing linear, boxy corridors.
Ooh, I thought I was gonna fall. Ooh, that freaked me out right there. Oh shit! Scared the shit out of me. Juke. I want to see if I can just jump all the way down when I get down here. When there's no fall damage. 10 out of 10. I hope this is where we're supposed to go, because if it's not, then I fucked up. Oh, it is, okay. I want to look up. No, that's intense. I like how there's just random little ones, like just by themselves around the whole place. This reminds me like a jail, like a slaughterhouse, because the cows would be in there or something. I don't know. What the fuck was that? Creeped me out. I keep getting lag for some reason, but I don't really care. Shit.
This prison, funny enough, in Coda's original design, the doors stayed shut for a full hour before letting you go. If you don't mind, I think we're gonna skip that.
Yeah. Thank you for skipping that, because
Something he and I
I'd
used to argue about,
rather not sit
you know,
here
whether
for
a game ought to actually
an
be
hour.
playable, whether it means anything if no one can get through
Just
it.
disappeared.
And I would always defend that, you know, all this work goes into the game, why not make it playable and accessible? And so we just got into heated arguments over it, and there was one time that after one of these conversations, he went home, and a day or two later, he sent me a zip file entitled Playable Games that was full of hundreds of individual games, each of which was just an empty box that you walked around in, and nothing else. Believe me, I played every single one of those just to
Can't
find
go
out if
this
there was
way.
like a gag hidden somewhere. There wasn't.
Sorry, I got a cough. Damn. Dry Canadian winters. Oh, we're outside now. I like that. What the hell? The cloud. Huh. Oh, there's those 3 dots again. It's over here. Oh. I don't know. No, it's this puzzle
It's
game.
the puzzle again, with the exact same solution as the last time. There's still no clear indication of what makes this puzzle so special that Coda is going to return to it over and over. But I promise I'll share with you my interpretation very shortly.
Okay. Hey guy, what's your name? You there. Did you
Here,
come from up
Coda
above?
begins using a kind of
What was up
dialogue
there?
system that he fashioned out of the engine's chat capabilities.
Yes, the world was
Use the
stamped
1,
with
2, 3
whiteness.
buttons on your keyboard to respond.
Yes, there was an enormous prison I spent hours in. Yes, there was these floating colored blocks. I was in a prison. That's the world above. You've been there. Now this is important. Did you have to get through a puzzle with 2 doors and switches? Yeah. Again, perfect. Now please, tell us how you solved it. Tell us the solution. Tell us how to get to the other side. I don't remember how to... I don't know how I solved it. I'm trying to remember, but I can't. Trust me, you don't... I don't remember. You must think harder, please. Try hard to remember. It is so important. We have to get out of here. Let's escape this prison. Can you think harder? I didn't get to the last. Oh, we're done? Cool. See you later, nerds. Oh, there's more of them. Hey, what's your name? Hello, how did you get here? Was there a puzzle you had to pass through? Yeah, sure. You wanna know? How? I like your stance. You're like leaning over. No, we actually find the blank space between the doors to be far more interesting. Have you seen it yet? Why would you care about the space between the doors? There is a reason, but it may take time before you understand, which is fine. You'll see it again soon. Can we leave? Okay, see you, nerds.
And so we make one last descent down to the final floor of the level.
Jeez, long enough staircase? It'll be like outside. Is this outside? Yeah, I think it is.
It's a lamppost. Okay, I can't tell you quite why, but for some reason, Coda fixates on this lamppost. It's going to appear at the end of every single one of his games from here on out. I'll tell you what I think.
Wow, I feel bad for the person
I
that
think
lives
up
here.
to this
Their
point,
window is in a
you know, he's been
pretty
making really
shitty
strange
spot.
and abstract games with no clear purpose, and maybe you can only float around in that headspace for so long. Because now he wants something to hold on to. He wants a reference point. He wants the work to be leading to something. He wants a destination, which is what this lamppost is. It's a destination.
Wasn't the lamppost at the
We're gonna
start
see it in the
screen?
work as
I
well.
don't
These
remember.
games are just going to become a lot
Might have
more
been.
cohesive, a lot more fully developed, with more of a clear idea behind them. And as we go, that idea will get clearer and clearer and clearer.
This is probably gonna be my longest video on my channel. Cause this game's like an hour and a half ish. So yeah, it's gonna be a long video. But I'm not gonna cut it into parts. Rather, you have to play all the way through it. It's the type of the game it is. As you walk around, you can leave notes. All the notes you see are left by other players. Oh, I'm just gonna get comfy in my chair. Sorry you had to experience the squeaky chair. Nice room. Not. Oh, shots fired.
So first off, I'm sure you can deduce this.
How do you beat
this
this
game?
game?
Is not connected to the internet. All
No
of the
point
notes
to
that
this.
You're gonna see have been written by Coda. This was actually the first game of his that I ever played.
Whoa.
This was shortly after I met him at a weekend game jam in Sacramento.
Whoa, holy
where I grew
shit.
up.
Yeah, no doubt,
saw
bud,
him
I
working
agree.
on this very level, and it was just
Can you
so
guys
different
hear
from
me?
anything that anyone else was doing. So right away I was like, I have
Hello?
to be friends with this person. In retrospect,
Reasonable.
I think I was probably a bit too pushy, trying to get his attention.
Everyone read this.
I was over enthusiastic. But
Hey.
he was very gracious about it and very patient with me.
This place makes me sad.
Cooled off eventually. Oh, feel free to
I want to
skip
tell you a
over any of
secret.
these notes
Once
if they're
upon
not
a
doing
time,
anything for
I
you.
did
Nothing extra is going to happen if you read all of them.
define fun.
Either way, to me they convey a sense of loneliness.
I'm the king of the
I
world,
see this
bitch.
person
I'm the
who's
fucking
filled
king.
with thoughts and feelings.
I'm not gonna read all of
beliefs,
these.
And
You feel
has
like
no
a
way to
hero yet?
express them, except as scattered
Can I even
and
jump?
voices in a
No, I
game
can't.
that wasn't meant to be played.
I just saw a flying penguin. Let tell you, it was the
But
most
it's
majestic
ironic,
thing
isn't
I've
it,
ever seen.
that
I don't
in
feel
playing
like
this
living
game
because
and
nothing
seeing
was
how
as
alone
majestic.
Coda often
I
felt,
never want to
that
see
we get to know
again
him
if
better and
nothing
actually
will
try to connect
ever
with him.
be that beautiful
I
again.
have to be honest
I'm
with you,
crying
this
now,
idea is really
and a
seductive
plan
to
on
me.
ripping my
When I
eyes
can
out.
just
I must go
play
to
someone's
do
game
that.
and
Long enough
see the voices
message.
in their head and get to know them better and have to do less of the messy in-person socializing. I could just get to know you through your work. I
I'm
think
not
this is
reading
why
another
I always
long
liked
message
those
like
games
that.
so much, is because it felt like they let me
Hey
have
guys,
that
just looking
connection.
for someone to talk
I
with.
felt as though he was inviting me personally into his world. And then I feel less lonely too.
There's nothing here, go back. Don't listen to that guy. A free t-shirt? I will gladly take a free t-shirt. Need other side door. Why you so? Door how open? Open sesame. Make game include door. Door cannot open. Donks. That's why you just leave. There's like there's like, what is that, modern art or abstract? I don't know what the hell you call it. Hey, don't bother. The guy must have been Canadian. Stop, turn back, proceeding further. Will only result in misery. Cabbage shapes our nation. I think I'm this is not going anywhere. That doesn't really make sense. I'm not safe. I wish I had I wish I had a house this big with a big ass painting like that. I wish just my room was this big. Had like multiple floors, that'd be pretty cool. Well, I'm here now. It's a terrible secret or something.
At the end of this level, we're going to see the puzzle again. And here, I'll tell you what I think the puzzle means. Each of these games represents an idea that was on
No, there's those
Coda's
3
mind
dots
at the
again.
time that he was
Can I
making
jump?
them.
No, I
And
can't.
the puzzle is a way of closing the door on a previous chapter of his life before moving on.
The
to
hell is that?
next
It's like
one.
whispers. That's fucking creepy. That is weird.
In each of his games, after exploring a theme that, he might find
That's
difficult, Coda can then place this puzzle that he knows has a reliable
This
solution.
is really creepy.
He understands exactly how it works, and so it gives him a simple mechanism for moving on. And because there's this dark area between the doors, a space between spaces,
Guys,
Before
it's
you
not
move
that
on,
bad in
you get to
here.
pause.
I'm heading back to the start. Later,
Just for a
guys.
moment,
No solution.
a few seconds to reflect on
No
and
answers,
let
I
go of the
think.
events that led you here. To step
There's
back
no
and
second
connect
switch.
the pieces together. To grasp at that elusive
I
bigger
thought
picture.
someone was down here with me. It freaked me out. That's really creepy. This is actually creeping me out. And that's really loud. My ears are gonna start bleeding. How do you leave notes? Hey, bud, you left one. Hey, look, it's the lamppost and a bunch of typewriters. Are you there? Please say something. It can't be anything. I just need you to say something. Talk to me, please. Why are you having so much difficulty talking? Speak, 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 speak. Just keep speak, 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 speak. Can we stop the noises, please? It's kind of creepy. It's creeping me out. Please stop. Please. There we go. Porn
Okay,
stars
this one is
die
tough.
too.
It's gonna kind of just spin its own wheels for a few minutes. Hang with it.
Like, oh, I see part of the level out there. Okay, just wait a second. Is there somebody down here? I don't know, but it's freaking me out. Can I go in the pretty intense closet? It's really bright and it's interesting. Okay, more. It's weird. Wait, what
See, like,
is it?
this is it. The whole game. And there's nothing that's particularly interesting about it. You just walk
I'm
to
in the
end
well.
hallway. Except, for some reason, Coda gets really fixated on this prison that has all of this modern furniture. And I don't know why, but he decides he needs to revisit this prison. He's gonna start over, use the same assets, turn it into something else. Okay,
That
here's
high def
version 2.
grass. God, I hate this chair so much. It's so goddamn squeaky. What furniture ought to go in the center of the room? I would love a fridge. Bud, I don't know where you come from. That ain't a fridge. 10 stoves. Again, I don't know where you come from, but that ain't a goddamn stove. Goddamn, I'm gonna sneeze. Can we put some Tesla coils? That'd be friggin' cool. That's a lamp. Bitch, there already is. Tables were invented in 1935. Is that it? Oh, what the fuck?
There's a bit more to this one, but still, it's not really communicating anything. It's kind of just
I wanna
weird for
fucking
weirdness' sake.
fuck. I can't go anywhere. Go. Parkour.
So, okay, he throws it out
Oh,
and starts over. This time
okay.
he comes at the prison idea from a different direction.
Hello, please walk forward. I'm walking forward, don't worry. Scout will enable you to escape the prison environment. Follow the instructions carefully. Please care that you remember each step. First, click on the table. I click on it. Hey, 3 dots. Go over to the photo frame and click slightly. Okay. What does it say? Now turn the floor lamp in the room off and then back on. Now go to the left sofa. Move it a little. Touch the shelves. That's it. In a real prison, the escape will now open. Return to the start. Okay. Return.
And of course, now the table is gone and you can't begin the chain of events to escape. There's a
GG.
version where there are no bars, but you can't actually get to the well. And then a version where the inside of the prison is the outside and the outside is the inside.
Huh.
Let me just blink you real quick through a few more of these. I mean, he really unloaded on this prison idea. There's
See, I would like this prison. This one's cool.
Personally, I think it's
I like
awesome
it.
to watch this. To see a
Oh, there's
person
the puzzle.
basically unraveling through their work.
But I don't even think you can
And
get
for
over
what?
there.
Like, at what point do you just go, maybe there are game ideas other than this
What the-
prison that I could be working on?
Cool, we're
But
upside
Code
down.
doesn't have that voice telling you to stop. That particular
Oh, now we're in
mechanism
the
of defense
Juki.
against yourself.
I can't even
Without it,
go
you just
down.
spiral. And so he keeps going and going and going and going and going, and then he hits on something. And he lights it. And that's it. He's done. He stops making prisons. This is the very last version of the prison game that he created.
Huh.
And the reason I think it works is that the prison is not actually in it.
Fucking, this is creepy. I don't like this. Shit, where am I? Okay. It's creepily dark. I don't think that's a word. It's over the hedge. There's a phone booth. Again, there's the lamppost. Do I have to, I better not close. Oh, what, oh. Hello? Who is this? Hey, it's me. I'm you, after you escaped the prison. You're me? ... So, you were trapped in this prison too?
It's a conversation. And so this
Yup.
is what Coda wants. Is to be
In
able
the
to talk to
furniture
someone,
maze.
to share what's on
That's
his
where I am right
and
now.
to get some good advice
I'm
from
so
someone
glad to
else.
know that I get out
The
eventually.
irony is that even
What's it
in
like to
this scenario,
escape?
You're still talking to yourself. You know, all of these games so far are Coda talking to himself.
It feels like being completely still and wildly in motion at the same time. Do you feel any different? Sometimes I'm scared. I'll get out, and then things will become exactly the same as before. No, bud. I'm actually the same person now as back then. Oh no, that's awful. That's the worst thing I can imagine. Don't worry, bud. It's not a bad thing, I promise. Wait, if you're me, then did you get a call from another version? No, I'm the first one. Then can you tell me how to get out? Maybe I can come find you. What do I have to do? You have to be sincere. What? That will free me? How does that work? Listen, you can't know until you're out, but I promise it works. Sincere about what? That's exactly what you need to figure out.
I can see why he considers this a fitting conclusion to the prison games. After all of the obsession and frustration, just to be told by someone you can trust that things are going to be okay. Wouldn't that be nice?
August of 2009.
So what would it look like
Creepy
if Coda wanted
creepy
to make
sounds.
a game about talking to someone other than himself?
Okay. Even Canada isn't this
To me,
snowy,
this
and it's
environment
goddamn
is meant to
December. It's almost
represent Coda's
Christmas.
puzzle, with the two
It's, like,
doors on
warm.
either side and a dark transitional space between.
It was only like -5 Celsius. I'm not sure what that's Fahrenheit, but... Oh my goodness, I'm glad as heck that you showed up. Thought I might have to clean this entire house all by myself. And right miserable that hat would have
You'll
been.
notice that the quality
Everyone
of the
knows
art is a
lonesome
step up
hands
from
make
previous
lousy
games,
homes.
including this new and improved chat system, which he started using from this point on. From here on out, he begins putting much more effort into the visual polish of his
Calming
work,
music.
and this particular game took 2 months
Well,
to
now
create
you
as a
better
result.
start cleaning up. Why don't you start cleaning then? I'm finished up here. Clear the table. Run to the bedroom. Do you enjoy being a house cleaner? Well, I don't enjoy it so much as I need. While I'm working, I kind of feel calm that rests in the pit of my rib cage. My soul just can't be smoothed any other way, it seems. Which I guess it all... Which is about all that matters. Oh, that. And a tidy couch. Would you straighten out the pillows? There you go. Oh dear. Looks like someone spilled a drink by the couch. Maybe a mop. I feel compelled to share an incredibly cheesy, personal insight. You okay with that? Yes. It's especially cheesy. ... Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Is there gonna be an... Oh, no. No. It was stupid. Sorry. Never mind. Hey, these dishes needs to be washed. Why don't you come do that? Happy? Last I checked, the tub needed cleaning. And it does look pretty scuzzy and gross. Books scattered on the floor of the bedroom. What is it, like Paranormal Activity? Fuck. I wish I could clean up that fast. Perfect. And how about you come clean these dishes off the
After
table?
the intense set of
Who the hell's
cleaning,
eating?
this house cleaning level almost feels like cleansing. It's the moment after a particularly difficult or traumatic experience where you just need to let it sit and digest inside of you.
And all the house is easy to clean.
Here into
I
something
mean,
meaningful.
let me tell you something. In your lifetime, you're gonna clean a lot of houses, and among those, a few of them will stick out as truly wonderful, beautiful places. And none of them
I know that Cody
will be
really
the
liked
ones
this
that
game.
were easy.
Of all
Just
this
something
work,
to think
actually, this
about
was the
while
only
you
one
smooth
that
out the
he
rug
called me
in the
up and asked me
bedroom.
to come over and look at it. This was during a period of a few months where he was like grossly happy all the time. Just walked around with a constant
Again?
smile on his face.
Seriously. Earlier, when I said I had a really cheesy thought, I was going to say that it occurs to me that one's house is a lot like one's soul. You take care of it. It takes care of you, huh? Don't know why I felt so weird about saying that. I get it. ... Dot dot dot. Anyway, so, housekeeping. Let's keep doing this. Books. Go clean up the damn books. People literally, it's not that hard to keep books clean.
I'm glad he made this. I'm glad he found some peace.
But it is very calming, I have to say. Question, what do you got?
But
You enjoy
of course,
this?
it can't last. The music stops,
Hey,
your companion
I
is
was
gone, it's time to leave.
See
The
what
door
is...
at the top of the hill is now open as well. Again,
That's
you
a pretty
can't
intense hill.
stay in the dark space for too long. You just can't. You have to keep moving. It's how you stay alive.
Man, I have something to say. It's so bull, since it's like Christmas break and stuff. I had a goddamn, like, friggin' super long
Which is the whole
essay
point of the
due
puzzle doors,
the
right?
Monday I get back.
That sooner or later you have to
How
pick
stupid
up and
is
move.
that? I'd love to do more
really thought
videos,
that
but I
was
have
the
this
key.
stupid essay to work on. Loading September 2009. Items you love.
This one gets a
That
bit
members
personal.
only pieces, I think. Oh, we're at like a university or something. That's weird. I can like turn all the way around. Why did you come here today? Was it to improve your life? Was it to get a better job? Was it to make your relationships more meaningful? No. You came here to become perfect. Well, we moved. That's weird. Oh, fuck's sake, it messed me up. This workshop is going to teach you how to be perfect. I want your friends, the people in your life, to look at you and think, wow, this person is better human being than I am. Right now, what do you think? Fuck, you're talking too fast, nerd. I can't read. Fuck. You know what? Fuck it. You guys can read it. Probably faster reading than me. But how do we do it so effortlessly? This is so easy. It's so easy.
About
It's
halfway
so
through the
easy.
game, the perspective shifts.
Being perfect. What the fuck? Is that a black hole? Why is there a lamppost up there? So am I supposed to say the yellow
You
ones,
play
I'm
as
guessing?
the teacher, and suddenly you discover that your teacher is just as bigoted and afraid as you are. Oh, and also you can move around the classroom now.
Oh, cool. Can I go upstairs? Can I go see him? There is no truth. There is no path. Sorry, I haven't been reading it. I was like... Do what is easiest. Do what is simplest. Feel what is true. Nothing. No one.
I fell pretty hard for this one. I feel like it's
Perfection.
one of the most relatable experiences that you can have. To assume that some other
God, that is
person
weird. That's
perfect and totally fulfilled in
that is
every way,
scary.
and completely miss all of the little flaws that make them painfully human. I think about this game a lot these days.
I like the music. It was like I don't know what it was. It was just kind of weird. Ding ding, ding ding ding. I like it. Well, I really hope you're enjoying so far.
This one took a lot longer than all the others for Coda to make. It was 4 months between this and the last one.
But
That's
this game,
twice as long as it took him to make any other game before this, and it's not like it's particularly complex.
it's gonna wait.
So I remember I found that a little strange at the time.
It really makes you think. This game, like, just like, I don't know. Say one of your friends seems always happy. He's always having fun, but you never really know what's going on on the inside of them. Like they could be depressed. They could want to kill themselves. You never know. So this game really is like makes you think, because Coda, there's so much stuff going on in his head that I think he doesn't talk to people. He makes these video games and put what he's thinking about at that moment into the game. That's just my, like, that's what I think. Like, you never really know what's like happening with the person on the inside. That's cool. Jesus Christ. Alright, the performance is beginning. Places, please. In this scene, you will be playing as me. What the fuck? We are at a gathering of professionals. First, you'll start out leaning against this wall. Good, stay there. The woman across the room in this chair is a professional photographer of animals. It is your dream to be to photograph animals professionally. This is your one chance. Hello. Hello. That's it? That's not a conversation. Well, there's no need to sass, little bitch. You need to actually converse with her. Be a human being. Do it again. Here are all my hopes and dreams. No, 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 no. That's not what I said to her at all. You're completely missing the tone of the conversation. I was reserved, but I knew what I wanted. I was confident. For some reason, just that one moment, but I was confident. Maybe it's you need to feel better about your setting. There's a lot of people around us. I'll give you some props to work with. These cones that bounce, touch them, and will represent the people nearby. You must have worked really hard to get where you are. I like that. They have, like, notes. And I'm getting, like, lag. Oh, I wasn't reading that. I'm sorry. You probably should have been reading that. Try stepping back from the stage. Hey, lamppost. How you doing? Yeah, there goes the frames. They shot back up. Jesus fuck. I'm gonna have to ask you to calm the hell down. Can you calm down, Mike?
The game ends with this eerie premonition of what's going to happen
Fuck
next
you.
in Coda's life. The
That's
solution,
really loud.
social anxiety to
I can't
fears of
run
having
either.
to perform and having to chase success. The answer for Coda is to withdraw, to hide himself away. Which is what leads to scenarios like the stairs that slowed you down several games ago, where it just becomes harder and harder to access Coda's inner landscape because he keeps retreating. He just keeps backing away from possible connections to anyone other than himself. And to be honest, I didn't consider it very healthy when I first played this game.
What the fuck? Just happened. My game, like, froze.
You know, it looked to me like he was trying to justify the idea of...
What's happening? Oh. Fuck! Game just crashed. God damn it. I'm sorry. I'll be back. Okay, so game crashed. Pretty much all that happens, he just kind of keeps talking about, like, but that was the end of the level, so it was kind of, it didn't really matter. But I went on to the next chapter, and now it says Mobius, I don't know how to fucking say that, Mobius, I don't know, Mobius trip. To play this game properly, you must keep your eyes closed. Okay, you're gonna have to trust me that my eyes are closed. Trust me, my eyes are closed. I don't know how this is gonna work. Is it gonna start? Is it? Oh. I don't know what's happening. It's kind of intense music. Can I still jump? I don't know. Did I just die? Shit, I did die. What's going on? Help, I'm blind.
You should probably open your eyes if you haven't already. It's pretty much impossible to solve otherwise. And there is a solution, by the way.
Please, someone talk to me. Fuck, it's right there! Ooh. Holy shit! No, I died. Cool. Okay, well, I guess I have to talk to that guy. What's going on? Fuck! Okay, well, GG, I died again. Hey, what's your name? Okay, let's go again. I know what to say now. What's going on? 2, I have to press 2. Oh shit, it stopped now. That was... Yes, that's it. That's the truth! I don't feel it anymore. I'm out of ideas.
First off, he's never been this explicit in his work about exactly what
like I was saying earlier, he's putting his thoughts into
But
this.
then even weirder,
Haven't
his
been
work has
honest.
potentially stopped being an outlet for him. Not like he's having trouble
You're
iterating
doing it.
on ideas,
It's
but
working.
he literally just can't think of new ideas anymore. And in person, he was
I'm
being a lot
stuck
more
in
distant
it.
than usual. Like, you know how
We're
sometimes a
going
person
to be
will just
okay.
deflect anything that you say in order to keep themselves disconnected all the time? It was that kind of thing. Here was the point in my relationship with Coda where I really started to wonder if he needed my help in some way. His games are going to get more desperate from here on out. After this game, it's almost 6 months before he finishes something new.
Shit, that's a long time. December of 2010. Well, that sucks. My goddamn game crashed. Whatever. Hello? Where did this island come from? Is that a person? How lovely. It's been a long time since I talked to anyone. What's wrong? You look lost. Shit, I am lost. I'm completely out of ideas. Oh no. What happened? Did something change? There was a machine that kept me going, and it stopped. I think I know... Wait, you're looking for a machine? I think I know where it is. It isn't far. What?
If the last
I can't
game featured
take you
Coda
to it.
talking explicitly about his
I can
creative
take you to it, but there's a problem.
frustrations,
It's
this one
guarded by a
turns it up to
difficult
11.
puzzle. If you can help
Now,
me solve
put
it, we'll
yourself
find
in
the
my
machine.
shoes, plain.
Deal.
Here's a friend whose work is exhibiting signs of struggle, frustration, anxiety, depression, even. And yet still
I like
he keeps
this.
making games. He keeps throwing
Perfect.
himself
Come
into the
along.
grinder,
I'll
even
show
when he
you.
clearly doesn't have the energy for it anymore. Why? What is it for? Because from my perspective at the time, and just what I knew of him, this was a result of how isolated he was. He was in his own little bubble, just sitting
Can you
at his
tell me how to
computer
do
all
it?
day, not really showing these games to anyone, not releasing them onto the internet, and so
You have to open
he
it.
didn't have anyone outside of himself to connect with. He had no outlet to ground himself on.
Now press the switch here.
You can't talk yourself out of loneliness. It doesn't work that way. You can't be the one writing both the questions and the answers. Then there's no movement. Then there's no circulation. If all of your anxieties are being channeled into your work, then if the work ever fails, you have no backup and you're just going to crash.
Right. Can I do anything with these? Jeez. I really don't like that sound. It's like someone crying. Damn it.
Seeing this game at the time that he made it, it looked really unhealthy to me. I was watching him do this to himself, and I hated it. I hated seeing him so trapped. It's like, video games are not worth this amount of suffering. This is someone I really cared about.
Patience.
And I used to get so much joy out of
Please,
seeing him
continue.
create. For him to suddenly become angry and frustrated like this, it was the worst thing for me. I don't know. This is what I felt at the time. I don't know how else to explain it. I wanted it to stop more
Hey,
than
a
anything.
lamppost.
I
What a
never felt so
coincidence.
rotten. I needed
Hey, it's like the
more
prison.
than I ever needed anything
Ooh.
for this to stop.
That's creepy.
But it didn't stop. After finishing this one, Coda takes another 7 months.
Shit, another
and
7
comes up with
months?
a new game.
May of 2011. Hey. Ma'am? Fuck you, I'm a guy. Glad to see you've arrived safely. We've captured the machine. It's waiting for you now. You can begin the interrogation whenever you want. I intend to be brutal. Very good. Bleep. Just be warned that someone called the press. There might be a little bit of attention on this one. Also, one more thing that you should know about the machine. It calls itself Coda. Oh, no, block the face. Oh, no, I'm not doing anything. So this is the machine. You
And of
stopped.
course, it's the machine.
God, creepy noises. Those people out there. Can you imagine what pain you've put them through? So here's what needs to happen. You need to go out and apologize to them. You have to admit to the people that you've allowed them to suffer. God, freaking loud and creepy. No, nothing. Because I'm just gonna have to kick your ass. Alright then, I will speak to them for you. Are we leaving? The hell? Fuck's sakes, I can't see it, I'm sorry. My friend just... My friends! But this is not important. We are stronger than it thinks we are. Let us show it that we are not failures. Follow me. We will destroy the machine. What is this? Why are we in here again? Better not crash. I'm gonna be pissed. We have a gun. Nah, I don't want to destroy it. Fine.
So now the work is becoming self-destructive. And I'll tell you, at the time that I first played this game, shortly after he made it, here's what I'm thinking to myself. I'm thinking that Code is stuck in his own head, and that it's having a very negative effect on him, and that all he needs to do is just start showing his work to people, to get some actual feedback on his games. It might get him out of isolation.
Oh shit.
And so, as I'm thinking this, I realize that I could be the one to initiate it. Because it would never occur to Coda to start actively soliciting feedback, so what if I did it for it? If he could see the difference it would make to have more actual conversations with other human beings, would that bring him out of his mental spiral? Would it give him confidence in himself? Would it bring meaning back into his work?
Oh shit. No.
So I started showing Coda's work to people. I took this one,
scared the shit out of me.
And the islands which you just played, the theater, the notes, the house cleaning game, and some of the prison escape games. I brought them to people that I knew and trusted. I asked their opinions. And the great part is that they really loved his games. You know, the point of it all was just to give him some external reference point, but they genuinely loved his work. There was nothing for him to be afraid of.
Oh shit. I don't have a weapon, bud. Oh, now I do. How you like it?
Why I felt like this was the right
How you like it?
Because it's the thing that I always feel like
I can't move.
to be told that my work is
Yeah, I
good,
can't move.
that I am good. When someone really connects with a thing that I've made, when they see themselves purely in my work, there's nothing that feels better. And I got to give that very same feeling to my friend. I did something. I really felt like I'd done something good. Like I was a good person.
That looks freaking
felt
cool.
like there was a
That looks
friend
so
who
cool.
was in trouble and was unhappy and maybe didn't like themselves, and I could fix it. If I could give him this gift, maybe I could fix the problem. When they told me how much they enjoyed his games, it was the best feeling. It was the absolute best feeling. It made me feel so happy. So beautifully, beautifully happy.
Okay. Yeah, but you're not the one supposed to be feeling happy. It's his
anyway,
work. He's the one that's supposed to be
Coda
feeling
finishes this
happy.
game, and then really he just kind of takes off for a while. So this is June of 2011, and I didn't hear anything from him for several weeks, I guess. And so out of nowhere, one day I get an email, and it's got a private link to a new game of Coda's. This one is called The Tower, and to my knowledge, it's the last game that Coda ever made. So let's take a look.
So we're getting near the end, sadly. I really enjoy this. This is fun. The Tower. I'm going this way.
And this is where I have trouble saying anything meaningful about Coda's work. Because more than anything else, the tower just feels distant. It feels like it's trying to distance itself from the world. It's a very cold game.
Kind of weird because I just got the chills.
This room actually has a maze in it.
Oh!
Except that all
I
the
don't like
walls
that
of
sound.
the maze are invisible. And then every time you touch one of
Ooh.
the walls, there's this awful flashing and noise. So the experience is really miserable. The game goes beyond not being meant to be played. It actually seems to despise the player for trying to play it at all. But I do want to show you the rest of the levels, so when you're ready to continue, press enter and I'll put a bridge over the maze.
Oh. 128.128.
And to be fair, it's not like this is the first game that's needed some modification to be playable. Like the house cleaning game. You know, that one used to actually loop the cleaning chores and you just cleaned a house forever. I had to cut it off so that you could exit the house and the game would actually end. But that game had an idea that it was actually trying to communicate. What's the deeper idea behind the invisible maze? The only way past this challenge is to randomly guess the 6-digit code. Like the invisible maze, it's frustrating to me.
I think,
because it's the
I know it's
opposite
not
of
that, but I'm
everything
pretty
else
sure
that
it
Coda
goes
has made.
1
It
something,
doesn't
2
encourage
something, 3
thought
something,
or
but I don't
engagement.
remember.
It doesn't ask anything of me, except a lot of my time. If I could have reached him during this time, then maybe I could have asked him, but I couldn't. I still don't really understand why this is here. I'll put the code on the ground for you here, though, so that we can move on.
Oh, it's all ones. 1, 5, 6, 7. Wow, that is really loud. I don't know if it's loud for you, but God, that was really loud for me. What is this?
The switch to open this door is actually on the other side of the door, meaning that it's literally impossible to solve from this side.
So he's trying to
Even if you
hold
somehow
in
brute-forced your way through
his,
the
like,
first two challenges, and you got to this
like he
point,
was
there's actually
bringing
just no
out
way
his
to progress.
feelings and his thoughts into
It's
his
scary
games.
for me.
But
The
this one, he
idea
was
of
angry at
cutting himself
himself,
off entirely,
or
just saying,
he's just
"That's it.
depressed
That's the
and
end
he's
of the conversation,"
angry
not
and he
giving me
just
any way to fix
he's
the
putting it
problem.
into the game. That's why it's
I feel like a
unplayable.
failure, I guess, when I can't fix the problem. But I can open this door for you, so let me do that. Was I a failure for not understanding this game?
No,
I
why
don't
would
know
you be a
I would be.
failure?
It's not like everything needs to have a solution, but I feel it somehow.
I don't want to say it's Coda's fault.
I feel
He's
like
just
I failed,
angry at himself,
and I don't understand why.
which is sad
I
because his
remember,
games
it's
are like,
June of
this is
2011.
fun. Like, this is a
Playing this
fun
for the very
time for
first
me.
time. And as
And I'm sure
playing,
he had a
I'm thinking
great
to
time
myself,
making them.
I don't know this person.
But he's mad
I
at
have
himself.
no idea who this person is. It wasn't the guy I knew. It wasn't my friend. I had come to so many conclusions from looking at all of his work up to this point, and then
But he's
suddenly
just...
none of them.
You can tell he's angry
I
at
am
himself, or he's
trying to.
angry
That
at
was the
something.
thing. For years, I was trying to get to know him, to understand who he actually was and what he stood for. I asked him so many times to please just tell me what his games mean to him. I asked him please to tell me what the 3 dots mean,
Yeah,
and he wouldn't.
so we'll never know. Which is sad, because they obviously mean something. You're not just gonna put like a random 3 dots in like most of your games. They obviously mean something to him.
It was that I needed to see myself in someone else. I needed to be someone other than me. But he stopped and left, and it felt somehow like I had failed. Where did I screw up?
Dear Davey,
I'm the reason that you stopped
thank
making
you
games,
for
aren't
your
I?
interest in my games.
It's because of
I need
what
to
did.
ask you to not speak to me anymore.
I poisoned it for you.
Oh, that's sad. I wonder at
think
times
told
whether you
this,
think I'm making these
but when I
games
took
for
your
you.
work and I was showing it to people, it actually felt... It felt as though I were responsible for something important and valuable.
You've so infected my personal
And
space.
the
That's a
people
pretty
who
intense,
played them,
like, that's...
They treated me like
That it's
I was
possible that I began
important.
to plant solutions in my
Really
work
listened
somehow,
and cared about what I
hidden
had to
between
say.
games.
Even though I was showing your work, it was...
If there was an answer,
I
a
felt
meaning,
good about myself.
would it make you any
Finally,
happier?
for a moment,
Would you stop
while I
taking my
had
games
that,
and showing them
I
to other
liked
people
myself.
against my wishes? Giving them something that is not yours to give, violating my one boundary that keeps me safe. Would you stop changing my games? Stop adding lamp posts in them? Oh. So, no.
And then you stopped.
Would you simply
And I
let
didn't have
them
anything left to show
be
people.
what they are?
I just had to be with myself. And
When
as
I am
soon as
around
that
you,
happened,
I feel
there
physically
was
ill.
no feeling of
That's
nothing.
mean,
Less
right
than
there.
nothing.
That's, You desperately need something, and I cannot give it to you. I literally do not have it. Struggling to come up with new ideas is not making me depressed. Low points are just a part of the process. The fact that you think I am frustrated or broken says more than about me. I realize that it doesn't make sense to you just yet. Which is fine, you're not my problem to solve. But I do hope that one day it clicks, and that you make peace with this thing that you are wrestling.
I'm afraid that I did something really stupid because I don't like myself.
And when you finally see what I'm talking about, don't say anything. Well, maybe it's not. It could have been Davey that was depressed.
That's why I'm releasing this collection of your work. Is because I haven't been able to find any other way to reach you. I've tried everything. And so a part of me has hope that if I put this compilation out into the world, and if I put my name on it, that maybe enough people will play it so that it'll find its way to you, so that I can tell you
Yeah,
that
but
I'm sorry.
the problem was that you were showing them to people,
If I apologize,
and he didn't want to. So you putting your name on it,
making games again?
you putting your name on it, and
feel okay with myself.
putting it out to the
I
world.
always felt okay as long as I had your work to see myself.
I don't think that's what he wanted.
I mean, is something wrong with me? Because I know that I did an awful thing, and I'm doing it again right now. Like, I'm showing people your work, but I can't stop myself from doing it. That's how badly I need to feel something again, like I'm an addict. There has to be something wrong with me. Can I apologize? What if I tell you I was wrong? Will that work? Will that fix it? I don't know. I don't think it will, but there's nothing else that I can do. Just tell me what you want. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, start making games again. Please help me. Please give me some of whatever it is that makes you complete. I want whatever that wholeness is that you just summoned out of nothing and you put into your work. You were complete in some way that I never was. I want to know I want to know how to be a good person. I want to know how not to hate myself. Please. I'm fading, and all I want is to know that I'm going to be okay.
Is this getting closer? Well, that was intense and sad, and a lot of feels moving around right now. Epilogue.
More love, more praise, more people telling me that I'm good. Always more. It's like a disease. Solution.
For all we know, this could have been Davey's work, but he's putting it as a different person, as Coda, so he can get feedback on it.
Enjoyed making prison games. Maybe I wouldn't have thought he was so desperate.
And then, or maybe Coda is a real person, but obviously he changed his name. But he was called Coda.
Even now, the disease is telling me to stop. Don't show people what a shitty person you are. They'll hate you.
Don't say that. There's like sand in here. Sorry, I'm just thinking, and it's just a lot to think about. And
if I knew
process. And I'm sure you're thinking the same thing if you're watching this.
What would that even be?
It's an emotional game, and it's extremely intense and
like I actually cannot conceive of
lots of feels going around. And it's just weird. It's just makes you think. It really does. It really does make you think.
What now? I think I need to go. And I'm sorry, because I know that I said that I would be here and I would walk you through this, but I'm starting to feel like I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot that I need to make up for. And so I'm just gonna... Okay.
We're in a desert. From a cave into a desert. I really don't know what to say. When you're playing a game like this and there really is like some emotional things going on, it's kind of hard to talk when you're processing it and thinking about it in your head. Or like back at the train station. Damn. It's an emotional train. At the beginning, it's like a normal game, you know. Dude, he makes games, you know, you're in a Counter-Strike level, and creepy noises happen, and, you're on like a friggin' space thing, you got a gun, you're in a maze, and it's normal, but then you really start getting into his more emotional work, where it really makes you think about what's going on inside his head, and what's going on inside your friend's head, your parents, your family, your anybody, and you just kind of think about it, and you're just wondering. Just wondering what's going on inside their head, and if they're depressed, and if they have very emotional things going on inside their head. Jesus Christ, that is a big-ass maze. Damn. That's really...
Turn
So his name starts with like an R.
Let me prove that I'm brave. Let me keep going.
It really does. I really do think he exists. It's a real person that he's friends with, or he was. But now he's trying to get this back to him, so he can say sorry and become friends again, so he can start making games.
I know that you're strong. So turn back. Turn back.
Damn. Yeah, the lamppost was there too. Okay, well, doesn't really. It's hard to like say goodbye when you play through that. But if you enjoyed, hit the like button, comment. I don't really know what to say. It's just, you know, you're thinking. But anyways, I'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.